What's up, guys? Oh, it's a hot one. You guys probably tell I am just burnt. I mean, I'm hurting. As you guys can tell, bunch of walls up. This is the kitchen area. The living room's over here. I mean, whew. I'm just exhausted. So freaking exhausted. Trying to get this done. You may or may not be able to hear Jared on the tractor. He's gonna get rock delivered, so he's trying to bust that out real quick, trying to get the driveway ready, his pad area ready for his house. The sun's really not out today, but this sunburn is just killing me that I got from the weekend, and it's humid, but knocking this out, and I'm really happy with it. I'm exhausted, guys, so I'm trying to just think to even do this, but you probably can't tell, but right here we got the back door, which is literally across from the front door, and it's 10 foot apart right here. I don't know what you'd call this, just the entranceway, I guess. I could really see this now. I could see it all coming together, and it's awesome. It's so awesome to really be able to see the walls up. And another thing, I'm really glad we went tall with the walls, because I could already tell it's gonna feel roomy in here. It's not gonna feel closed in. It's not gonna be weird. It's gonna feel nice and open. Put as many windows in here as we could. Have a solid glass in the front, glass door in the back. Big old 3x5 windows, 2 of them in the front, 2 on that side in the front. On the side there, big 3x4 windows over here. 2 by I think 3 window in the room and bathroom. Trying to just bring in as much natural light, and then when it's hot like this, if we don't have the AC going, we have a fan going, we can get the windows open, get a cross breeze. Jared's coming by in the tractor. You can probably really hear him now. But I mean, we're just trying to do what we can, and it's hard to think straight. Actually had to take a day off from building a little bit because I just couldn't think straight yesterday. My brain was just fried, and I didn't want to take the risk of messing up windows since I already did that before an accident. So just figured, you know, take the day off, recoup, fill it out, get better, and it always works out when you do it that way. Don't be scared to take a little break and try to recoup. It's better to work with a good brain going rather than just trying to get it done and then you screw up and got to redo it. So much extra work. But guys, I'm just exhausted. It's one of those things where you're so exhausted, you're putting all this work into it, you're doing all this stuff, and it just feels like it's a long time from now before this will be finished, or you know, whatever the case may be. But man, when it's done and you get to look back and see it, and you know that it was knocked out fairly quickly. I mean, I was watching some videos on YouTube of crews building houses, and they're doing it fast, and watching, you know, that old TV show, I don't remember what it's called, like House Makeover or something. I don't remember what it's called, where they're like, move that bus, and they come in and redo a whole house in a week, but they have hundreds of people working, and it kind of gets you thinking, it's like, man, like these people are knocking it out fast, but they have a lot of people with them doing the stuff. And when you're a one-man crew working out here, like today, it just takes a little bit. But you know, when Danielle's out here, it's a 2-person crew. And then when Jared's not doing anything over there and he can help, 3-person crew. You know, same thing when we're doing stuff, you know, on any other projects. You could beat yourself up pretty quick because things aren't going, you know, super fast, or things might mess up, or whatever the case may be. The good thing is it's just progress. If you're moving forward and you're giving it your all, That's it's the best you can do. And I don't know. I've had some people, I guess, reach out and say that some of these coffee crockers recently have really hit home, and it's what they needed to hear, and it's motivating them and stuff. Um, Sometimes, like, I'm just talking through these, and it's me being honest, and then like today, like my brain's fried, and I'm like, I'm trying to make a point. I think I'm getting there, but I'm just not sure. So whenever I do get comments and they're like, that really helped me today, it makes me feel good, because sometimes I just feel like, I don't know, I guess I fail at these. There's really no exact formula for them or exactly what we're going for. It doesn't have to motivate people every day. Sometimes just something to listen to while you drink your coffee. And I don't know. It's pretty awesome to hear stuff like that, though, that these do help people and these do motivate people. And it helps me and motivates me as well because, like right now, I'm by myself. Jared's over there. Danielle has to work and stuff. And doing these, it just like it lets me know, like, okay, I get to voice what I'm thinking. Get to put my opinion out there to you guys, and it helps just make it real. I guess it makes it, where I kind of get to just talk to myself, but I'm talking to you guys. If that makes sense. But it's like, all right, let's talk this out. Maybe it's taking a little bit longer. Maybe we ran into some snags. Maybe this or that. But hey, we're getting it done. Like I'm sitting here doing this, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, this is freaking badass. Seeing all the walls all the way around, and being able to really truly tell what's what and how's it going. And it's scary though at the same time trying to build a house. I am not an expert at all by any means. No way necessary. I'm just a dude trying my best to make this happen, and I really hope that it comes out, with the vision that we want. And at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of mistakes in this house. At the end of the day, it's going to be imperfections, but it's a cool story. It's a cool thing to be like, you see that mark? Yeah, we messed up on that, but here's the story behind it, just stuff like that is way more awesome to me than looking at a house that someone else did and maybe they made an imperfection. I gotta look at that and be like, I had to pay someone to do that and they messed up. That's the trade-off. I don't remember, I think it was on a Joe Rogan podcast or something, but whoever the guest was like, there's a trade-off in life with stuff like that. You could do it yourself. Actually, it was different. It was a different podcast. You could do it yourself, save money, do it the way you want, and you could deal with the imperfection because you did it and you tried to do it the best you could, but you can't deal with it when you pay somebody to do it and there's imperfections. So at the end of the day, if you're out there trying to do it yourself and you're not doing it well, hey, there's going to be imperfections. It don't matter what you're doing. It is not going to be perfect. And if you can live with that, then hey, there's nothing else that truly matters because you did it yourself. You could say you did it. And the reality is most people out there in my shoes of building houses, most people don't build their own houses. Most people buy them. And I think at the end of the day, whether there's imperfections or not, what a freaking honor and awesome thing to say. You built the structure you're living in. And I just think that's like the coolest thing. And that was something I would brag about my dad growing up. People would be like, oh, you got a nice house. I'm like, yeah, my dad built it. And that was like the cooler thing. I didn't really, like, it's cool that people would say it's nice, but it was more of like a bragging right of, my dad built this. Like, you think it's nice? Well, my dad built this. Like, that's cool. And hey, one day if we have kids, I would love for that to happen because I just thought that was like the coolest thing. So, I don't know. Even the imperfections and everything, it's freaking awesome to look around and see this. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it. My shoulders are just on fire right now. I'm in pain, guys. I did it to myself being out in the sun, but nonetheless, it hurts. So, my brain's fried. I've said enough. I'm just glad this is getting there. It looks good. I'm proud of it. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say to you guys. So, hope you have a good one. And go out there and do something. Whatever it may be, just try to live your dreams, guys. Peace.